everyone, welcome back to a sit down video. This video is all about what makeup to wear when you're going to have like an online meeting, say a Zoom meeting for example, which I've been having tons of. I've got quite a lot of requests recently about what kind of makeup I'm using just to look a little bit alive when you're having a meeting with work basically, or anyone else for that matter. I mean, you still want to look good even if people can't see you in person, and in terms of Zoom it's pretty easy to look good with just a few products, and I'm going to talk you through those right now. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. I'm going to start off this makeup with a kind of makeup skincare hybrid product. This is the Oskia Nutri Bronze. It's a skincare infused bronzing tint basically. So in there we've got bakuchiol, which is a natural alternative, a more gentle alternative to retinol. So you've got some anti-aging stuff in there, also vitamin E for antioxidants, prebiotics and peptides again for anti-aging. So I've got a whole blog post on this and all the benefits, so I'm going to link to that below. But I'm going to pop a bit of this on it. So it's a bronzing tint. It's a really lovely texture. You don't need a lot. It's nice and buildable, but it feels super nourishing and moisturising, and also just gives you that bit of a healthy glow that maybe you haven't been stuck inside for days. I really like this. It also smells really good. You could use it to kind of bronze on top of foundation if you wanted, but I quite like, it's quite skin perfecting and it just gives you a nice glow. Remember to go down your neck just to kind of match stuff up and just kind of blend around the edges, eyelids, a bit more on the cheeks. But it does kind of perfect the skin as well as add a bit of colour and lots of nice skincare ingredients. I'd like to add a bit of a mist over the top of that. This is the Fenty What It Do mist. I'm going to link to my blog post on that. Mist that on quite generously and then kind of just like continue to blend it in. It just kind of makes everything go in a lot more flawlessly. It adds an extra shot of hydration too. So my next step is concealer. This is a new favourite, although I'm still obsessed with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away concealer, but I just thought I'd show you this one today. I've been using this a lot. It's super hydrating and it stays hydrating, and I find it kind of sets itself so you don't really need powder in that area. I just go, because obviously I've not really got foundation on, I'm just kind of going any places that I want to kind of highlight and conceal. I can use this a tiny bit on the lids like that, and then I'm going to blend that. This brush, it's the all-in-one brush 205 by Mina. So just do a nice little blend all over. Everything kind of blends quite nicely on top of those tinted, the Nutri Bronze. So you don't have to work too hard, and it's only, you just need, for Zoom, the quality isn't massive, so you just need like a nice kind of something to balance the complexion rather than any kind, you don't need to go for too much perfection. Okay. My next step is, this may seem extreme for a Zoom meeting, but I do love just the tiniest hint of highlighter just to give your skin a bit more dimension in the video. So this is my favourite, current favourite anyway, well it's been my favourite for a few months now, the Milk Flex Highlighter in shade Lit. And just take this fluffy brush and just go a tiny bit over the tops of my cheekbones, nothing major, maybe a little bit there, but just, it's just a tiny little dust just to give my skin that little bit of dimension so that I kind of look more alive on the video call basically. Right, next, This is such a brilliant all-in-one palette. So you've got, this is from the By Terry Summer collection. It's called the Brightening CC Palette Sunny Flash. And I'm just going to go in here with this kind of domed brush. This is a Rodial multi-blend brush into the bronzy shade. And just kind of just go under my cheekbones and just get a little bit of kind of contour and definition, but you know, can bring it up over the cheekbones as well. I've got a whole blog post on this, so I shall link to it for you. The whole summer collection actually, which is lovely. It's got some really nice new shades for the ombre black star as well, and a lovely blush. Right, but this palette is great for this because it's so quick and easy to use. And I use my blush brush just literally over the whole lot, and just dust on a bit of health. And this is, blush is what really makes a difference in a Zoom meeting. You just look more alive. Next, sticking with this palette, I'm just going to go in to the bronze shade and just literally go through my crease and a little bit over the lid, and a tiny bit under, just for a bit of a more of a contoured eye look. Such an easy look. I've literally been doing this before I've been filming Wine with Ree with my guests. I just literally get ready really quick, and this is what I've been using a lot of the time. So that's just like a really nice little easy eye look. Just blend around the socket line if it looks at all kind of blocky, and that's that. So that's mainly, we're nearly there. Next, I basically do my eyebrows. Now I don't do a lot to my eyebrows at the moment because they're pretty full. I haven't had anything done to them for such a long time, but I've got a few grey hairs. Now this is the BBB London Brow Builder. It's their new version with this cute little tiny brush. I love this because it covers up the grey hairs in my eyebrows and also just gives you a bit more of a kind of sculpted, awake look, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm so not a brow expert, but I do find this really, really easy to use. Just brush them up and along and then just cover those greys. It's really good. And then lashes, just to kind of open up the eyes a bit, I'm using the By Terry Lash Expert Twist brush. And I just start off with the brush long, because it's got like a variable brush. And I just go through my top lashes with the brush on long. And then I wind the brush to this sort of shorter version, which changes the shape completely, and you add a bit more kind of volume. I kind of like to use it in that order. I don't know what the real science of it is, but it just gives you a really nice curve on those lashes without having to fiddle with eyelash colours, which are my phobia. Everyone tells me off for not using eyelash curlers, but I feel like I'm just a bit scared of them, and I'm quite happy with just using mascara. So that's that. Finally, that's kind of like the whole face makeup situation. Basically, I've been going for something glossy, although you can mess around with it. These are my two favourites. This is new from Summer Fridays. This is the new lip balm called Lip Butter Balm. Really nice. Got a blog post on this. I shall link it for you. But if you want a bit more colour, I'm also absolutely loving Dolce Vita. It's from the Afterglow collection, the lip balm, tinted lip balm from NARS. Got a blog post of all. They've got quite 6 different shades of these. I think I've got swatches of them in my Afterglow blog post. So I want to pop that on top of the Summer Fridays so you can see. I mean, Summer Fridays gives such a gorgeous, beautiful, voluminous look. But if you want a bit of colour, then This Dolce Vita shade from NARS is really nice. And that is pretty much it. Now, if you're worried about shining, which I tend not to worry about that kind of thing, going with a really light powder just in the places that you're worried about it going shiny. So like maybe here and here, and maybe here. I tend to stay away from powder under my eyes. I quite like that Luminous Silk foundation because it tends to set itself. But if you do want to powder under your eyes, just make sure you're not dipping your brush back in, and you can just kind of sweep the brush lightly. But this is a super light powder, so you won't struggle with that in terms of it sinking into lines and exacerbating any wrinkles. It's kind of good for that. That's the look. I might even like consider curling my hair a little bit, but to be honest, you don't really see the full length of hair, so you just need to kind of make sure your top of your hair's good, which is something I need to do because my grey is coming through thick and fast. Actually, I'm going to link my home hair dye video for you because that's something I'm planning to do in the next week or so. And I've got like, I always colour my hair at home, so I've got it nailed. So I'm going to pop a link to that video for you so that you can refer to it if you do want to colour your hair at home. I'm going to pop all the products that I've used in the description box, along with reviews if you want to see any swatches and before and after photos and get a bit more information on the products. And I really hope that was useful. This is exactly what I've been doing and getting ready really fast for my Zoom meetings and my Zoom recordings that I've been doing. Please let me know if you've got any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Bye!